up, everybody? It's your boy Eddie D. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in episode 11 of Grey's Anatomy, the second season. On the last episode, Alex went back to his old ways and just completely pissed me off. It's like that train's just never late. I really was hoping for better things coming from him, but you know, this whole not talking about what's really going on really messed with his psyche, and he ended up wanting to get his mojo back in the worst way possible. And so now we're gonna have to deal with the ramifications that come with that, because he basically, you know, broke Izzy's heart. One of my followers had said that didn't understand why we're upset, why Izzy was upset, because it's not that they were in a relationship, not that they were together. It seemed like they're pretty together to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but the way they've been interacting with each other and the way that he, you know, was taking her out and stuff, it looked like they were together to me. And so I guess I'm gonna have to look a little bit more to see maybe if there's something I missed. But they look like they were together to me. So we're gonna see what that's all about there. Preston and Christina's relationship has gotten deeper. And somebody had said that that Preston is treating her basically like a case that needs to be solved or something to that effect, or like something that needs to be fixed. And so I haven't quite seen that yet. Maybe that's something that's coming along in the future, but I hadn't seen that in terms of what I have been looking at. So maybe again that's something I just gotta be paying more attention to. But I haven't seen that yet. So yeah, that'll be something interesting for me to be watching out for as well. There was a part where George had put Meredith in her place. I really appreciated that conversation to kind of get her back into kind of her typical personhood, I guess. But we gonna see what kind of effect that had, because like I said also, listen, if you want to get down in the dirty, get down in the dirty, and you do what you do, as long as you know what your motives are and that you're not trying to, you know, fill some type of void with meaningless sex, because at the end of the day, that ain't gonna never cut it. You know, if you just having sex to have sex, that's one thing, but if it's one whole nother thing to be trying to fill a void. And so we can get into the whole nuances of that if you feel like. But at any rate, this is episode 11 of the second season. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your subscriptions. Thank you guys for your viewership. As of, I think, the last taping that I did, the viewership jumped to the 200s. I think we're at 215 subscribers now. Thank y'all so very much for your viewership. I really do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. And so yeah, let's get into it, man. This is the 11th episode of season 2 of Grey's Anatomy. Let's get it.
I have the best quint, Lucy. She just smiled at me. She's 9 hours old. I'm saying,
oh wow,
there are 5 babies here, and clearly mine is the advanced one.
Charlotte's smart. As surgeons, we ignore our own needs so we can meet our patients' needs. We ignore our friends and families so we can save other people's friends and families. Which means that at the end of the day, all we really have is ourselves. And nothing in this world can make you feel more alone than that.
I don't agree with that. That's just me, though. I don't agree with that.
Right. Well, coffee.
Drink the coffee, baby. Drink the coffee.
Bye. So I was thinking go Joe's.
You're gonna learn.
Somewhere new, somewhere new.
Might not have been the best idea right away.
Not moving again, Dr. O'Malley.
At this stage, our best option is probably a biotherapeutic agent.
What the world's going on with his nose?
We put leeches on your face. Leeches? We're going to keep her in the isolate until she makes it to 4 pounds. together, honey. Kate's doing really well.
Mm.
Be in my room.
Mama wasn't happy to hear that.
She's just had 5 babies. Her hormones are all over the place.
Nah, that's not hormones. That is not hormones. That is something else.
Ray, keep an eye on the mother of the quints. Make sure her hormones don't get the best of her.
Thank you.
I got your story. No, you have Emily's heart surgery. Anderson, swallow the razor blade. Attempted suicide. Attempted field trip. Worked, too.
What do you mean field trip?
Says on her chart she was in solitary. This is her way out.
Oh, is she crazy? I mean, you call a murderer crazy.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. They don't usually act like that, y'all. That's a little hyped up for the movies and whatnot.
Are you experiencing any discomfort?
It ain't usually that
I
hype.
mean, apart from these snazzy handcuffs?
Handlers?
I'm sorry, I should be better at this. I still got a little squeamish around leeches.
I knew it was coming.
What was that all about?
Yeah. You lying.
I mean, not good, too.
Don't
Alex
stop.
really is good.
Stop talking.
I mean, he's good in the way he's a good person.
Stop
Good.
talking.
Not the other kind of good.
Stop talking.
You know, good.
Lady,
Good.
stop talking.
Which he is, as I'm sure you know.
Girl, stop talking.
Okay. Well, bye.
Yeah. That was not a good talk. Oh, Lord.
Put your spikes?
No, no feet.
Today, she's 74, so. I'll call you as soon as I get home, okay? I love you.
She is a mess right now. Somebody need to put her in a psych ward before she do something crazy. She is not herself. She is not herself. I don't trust that. Somebody need to come get her right now.
Dory,
Come get her right now.
this isn't your fault. You can't blame yourself for this.
She gonna try.
I've got one baby who can barely breathe and one with half a heart. 2 of the others are...
You knew you were having...
If I'd have listened to the doctors, I could have had 3 healthy girls instead of 4, who might not live until tomorrow. It was my decision. Tom agreed with the doctors, so... Really, Dr. Gray. Who else should I blame?
First step in the Norwood is the cardiopulmonary bypass.
Somebody go get her a therapist. Because that's not gonna end anytime soon.
Mitral and aortic valves.
Why are we using it? Well, no matter what the books say, I guarantee you have never seen a heart this small.
Ha!
How you doing?
Nice.
You know, I'm having a baby. Does this operation have a nice long recovery time?
You realize this is major surgery? It's dangerous and you could die.
Don't think she cares.
And chocolate chip.
Man, bye.
I want at least a gallon. You ghouls are done splitting me open. What exactly is it that we're doing? We're visiting. We're through. Great, Charlotte's not breathing.
Damn it.
Paige Addison Shepherd. She's in the OR.
We didn't see this on the echo.
You can never get an exact measurement.
What?
Ooh, this episode is intense. Keep taking you back and forth between joy and trauma, like flip flop, flippity flop.
Nice pink.
You make up with that cute little girlfriend of yours yet?
Olivia's hardly my girlfriend.
Biggins. Woo!
Isabella.
You named it. You named it.
That's Darcy.
Oh my God.
Little guy on my nose. Named him Mally.
Really?
That's right. I named him after you.
Really?
Bite.
you gonna do with it? She's done her job.
Izzy, that's not what you're upset about.
You have no idea why I'm upset. Besides, you know what I don't understand is why Alex and why again?
People get lonely, George.
Really that simple.
Hi, Mr. Russell. It's Meredith.
That
Grey
simple.
calling. I was wondering if there...
Mounting him with all the babies watching? Seriously?
Right.
Well, she would have been if I hadn't interrupted.
She was talking to him.
You don't talk to bastards who cheat on their girlfriends, George. That's the rule.
You weren't officially his girlfriend.
What's the point?
It is kind of the point. You don't see me getting all emotional over people I'm not dating.
Really? You want to go there?
No.
I'm having a moment here. Don't mess with me.
European studies. Karev, it's over. It's done. You screwed up.
Mr. Martin's fried. You fried his brain. He wakes up. You put him in a wheelchair. He dies. You killed him. Deal with it.
Oh, I felt that in my chest. Sheesh.
Baby's VO2 is still
God, it hurt.
after transfusion.
How's our baby doing?
That hurt.
My systolic was 52.
Okay, I'm gonna push.
Flip a chair.
She's fine and she just started sneezing. She's choking. She swallowed a light bulb.
Where did she get the light bulb from? No. No. How did that work?
See that? Don't you think I can see that?
How did that work?
She needs an airway.
Where'd she get the light bulb from? I need to see what that was. Because if her arms are strapped down, what did she grab? It looked like a lamp.
Of course not. Go.
isn't going to help them. I have 3 boys who need me. Your daughters need you. Don't you understand that I can't do it? I can't do it. They're too sick. They're too hurt. Which is why they need their mother. If Emily dies, it will be horrible. But if Emily dies and you're not here,
you'll regret that for the rest of your life.
but you can sit with them and talk to them and let them know they're not alone in this world. That's all they need. This way, there's someone there to comfort them.
They're used to being in the womb together. Now they're not together anymore. There's no comfort there.
Blood's excellent blood flow at all 3 places. You're healing very nicely.
Yeah. But is it true?
Uh-huh.
Do you like this Meredith person?
I don't think that's really any of your business. She's okay. I like her okay. Alright, I love her.
Oh, damn.
Oh, come on.
Wait.
Don't be embarrassed.
Wait.
I love my wife.
Damn.
But sometimes, no matter how much you love someone, they just can't love you back in the same way.
Bars.
Believe me, son. Living with a woman who can't love you back, way lonelier than being alone.
What do you want to do? We can...
Yeah. I'm not.
Who you trying to convince? You don't need to convince her at this point.
You're still you?
I'm still me.
Good.
Virtually no aorta. As soon as Dr. Burke opened up her chest, we knew she didn't have a chance.
I don't get it. You ordered me to stay the night, take care of her. I worked my ass off. Doing CPR, pumping her full of every drug on the planet, and... I mean, God, do you have any idea how scared I was? It was all for nothing?
Hardly. Situation ever comes up again, I know you'll be able to handle the pressure.
You lied to me.
You have to learn distance, Stevens. You'll be a better doctor for it.
A better doctor.
Yeah. You got a problem with boundaries, boo.
I have an idea.
Lonely, Derek.
Boil down that island talk, and he just meant that all anyone needs is someone to step in. And who's to say that someone can't have 4 legs?
All right.
Someone to play with or run around with. Or just hang out.
Nice. Okay. Okay. There's a lot that happened in that episode. One, I wasn't expecting there to be a tie-in from the last to the next. So that was very cool. Just going straight into the babies were still trying to survive. So let me go to Addison first. Addison's plan was smart. She sees that there's something wrong with Izzy's being too close to her patients. She sees that, right? And she followed with her predecessor, her mentor's way of dealing with that, right? To give her a near impossible case and basically watch her flame out and try to teach her a lesson after the fact. I can see how, in theory, that makes sense. But if it's something that this life of mine has taught me, and again, I'm not trying to be all philosophic on y'all or anything, really just trying to make a point of why I'm conflicted with what Addison did with Izzy. But the thing about doing what she did that way is that it left Izzy without being able to make a choice. And what I mean by that is, if you are her mentor, if you are her instructor, if you are trying to make her the best that you can try to make her to be, the better thing would have been to talk to her prior to something like that happening, to tell her what it is you see and what you think you need to work on her with. Like, from the very get-go, Miranda has seen it, Richard has seen it, I don't know if Derek has seen it, but Addison saw it too, and so did her cohort, right? She has a problem with getting too close to her patients and caring too much about her patients, and because I don't know if, I know people have said it to her, but I don't think anyone has said it to her like it needs to be said. Especially now after this, I really don't think Izzy got the message like she should have. We'll see in the next episodes, I guess. But because of that, like, no one has really gone up to her and told her, hey, you have an issue with getting close to your patients, and it's not gonna make you a really effective surgeon. You might be better suited for something else, but a surgeon you might not be best suited to be unless you work on that, right? And so if I were her mentor, if I were Addison, I would have had a conversation with her up front and said, hey, this is an area that I see you need improvement in. And after having told her so many times, if that was still becoming a problem, maybe then I would have done this. would have pushed her out there the way that it was done, and then be like, see what I'm saying? See, I keep trying to tell you, but you're not listening to me, so this is the only way I thought you could listen to me. And then, let just fall where they may. So, I'm now concerned about what type of relationship she and Izzy are going to have. Addison and Izzy are going to have, in terms of trying to make her protege, in terms of her being her protege and trying to move on, to be this great surgeon. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm also, now I see why everyone was saying, why one of my commenters was saying that Alex and Izzy weren't in a relationship. Because again, I guess it just never was explicitly stated, despite the fact that they were acting like they were in a relationship, which is again why my mind is just torn. But whatever. But at the end of the day, I know that this is kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a girl code because it's kind of a guy code too. Where if I broke up with this person, that means can't none of y'all be his friend or none of y'all be her friend. That is so high school. I'm sorry, because just because you mad at them and you did that with them and they broke your heart does not mean that they did anything to me. So I'm not going to weigh my relationship with somebody based upon how they did you. Now I'm gonna tell them about themselves and tell them that I think they're a piece of crap, which is what Alex is. Like, you a piece of crap for doing what you did, but I'm not gonna abandon you just because I'm friends with the other person too. Like, if you can't respect the fact that I am my own person and have my own friendships that exist outside of y'all's relationship, then I'm sorry, I can't do nothing about that. And y'all may think I'm a fool for that, but it is what it is. Like, unless we have a conversation about why you think I shouldn't be friends with this person no more or whatever, at the end of the day, I'm the type of person who's going to try to establish my own relationship outside of your relationship with that person. And again, you can be mad and frustrated all you want to, that's fine, but you're not going to stop me. And so, for Izzy to be on a warpath with everybody, albeit, again, it's not like this is like a week it passed or 2 weeks it passed or whatever. This is right in the thick of the moment. Still, I can understand the frustration she has. Like, she's like, why are y'all not as mad with him as I am? But at the end of the day, I think Izzy was in that place where she didn't really know what she needed or wanted. Like, she wanted her friends, but she didn't want to be comforted. It was a weird little thing to see. She said, at the end of I'm always there for y'all, but the one time I need y'all to be there for me. But then how do you want us to be there for you? And I'm not there, I'm not there for you the way that you want me to be there for you. So you don't want me there. Very, very confusing, but understandable given the fact that it had just happened and y'all still at the hospital, still working. Like, mind blowing to me. Preston and Cristina had a brief moment there. I'm curious to see how that's going to continue to play itself out, because we didn't really get to see a lot of them interacting in this episode. George and I want to say her name is Amanda, but I don't think that's her name. I'm wondering what they're going to do with that. I feel bad. I do feel bad for Alex and the patient that he killed, because again, it was an honest mistake. It's not like he went out there and did that on purpose. But it is what it is. And the mom. Did they resolve that? I don't remember seeing them resolve that. Like, I know Meredith had the conversation saying if you leave these kids, then you're gonna be really upset if one of them does die and you're not here. But let me tell you something, man. Postpartum is serious and it's real. And it affects a lot more people than we think it does. And so, as I was watching her and all the kind of the back and forth that she was having about the feelings she had about the kids and all that, I was feeling hella bad. Because it's like, dude, like, I could not imagine being in that position. And like she said, she was blaming herself because the dad agreed with the doctors to go ahead and let 3 of them live and 2 of them just go ahead and pass. But she was very adamant to let those 5, stay alive. And so now 5 has turned to 4. And Meredith was right. I'm glad that I was here to see it rather than to be home and be like, oh man, I wish I would have been there. But no, man, that's a heavy burden to carry. You already got 3 triplet boys as it is. Now you got 4 quadruplet girls because the 5th one passed away. That's tough. That is tough. That's just the super duper ultra tough. And I don't know. Man, listen. I always say, y'all women, y'all have my utmost respect and admiration because I couldn't do it. Don't think I have it in me to carry no child, to push a child out of me, to deal. Listen, y'all got my respect in so many different ways you do not even realize. So yeah, man. I thought there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I have to go back when I do the edits and see if I can remember what it was and maybe circle back to it on the next episode. But awesome episode nonetheless. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next one. Hit me up in the comments with what you're thinking. Like this video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to the page. Thank you so much to my 215 subscribers. I love y'all to life. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you can't see the good, be the good. I love you guys. Peace out, homies.